Welcome back everyone to my Halloween marathon here. This is going to be day number 10 of 31, and for today I wanted to cover one of my favorite side-scrolling action games of the early 90s. This here is Splatterhouse 2 on the Genesis. Now I owned the first part on the TurboGrafx, but this one here caught my eye since it had a lot of parallax scrolling. It had 8 levels instead of 7, and it had a pretty cool password system. So Splatterhouse here was released in 1992, and it was actually a direct sequel to Splatterhouse. It wasn't a remake or reimagining or anything like that. And on this one, you once again have to save your girlfriend from the evil demons in that mansion. And what is it with this girl getting kidnapped all the time by demons? Jesus. Rick, bro. I don't know, man. You might want to try another girl. No offense. Okay, first let me say this just to get this out of the way, but is it just me, or does this thing on the cover look like a xenomorph from the Alien movie? Now, this game over here has 8 levels, where part 1 only had 7. The Genesis version also had a lot more parallax scrolling and a cool little password feature built into the game. Now, I like the system here because it requires no typing, which I think is pretty cool. And we actually got lucky, because the Japanese version of this game actually has no password feature, so they gotta play it all the way through. God, and this scene here, Jesus, these guys were not messing around when they made this game. God, that is so creepy and messed up. This game is just gruesome. It's just downright gruesome. It has some real gory levels and end bosses. I love here how the first boss just stands there before his guts just spill out. God. Now, the levels in the game are pretty straightforward, except for the elevator ones where you have to deal with those pogo demons, as I call them. God, they're annoying. And yeah, unfortunately they come out later in the game, and they're so annoying. The graphics are nice though, good parallax scrolling, because back in the day, parallax scrolling was everything. Yeah, I was one of those little nitpicks back in the 16-bit days that I had. If the game had no parallax scrolling, I didn't consider it a 16-bit game. Go figure. Yeah, but for Halloween, you might want to fire this one up or just play the entire Splatterhouse trilogy. It has that perfect Halloween gory vibe thing going for it. Part 2 here was my favorite back then, and for a good reason. Give it a try if you haven't played Splatterhouse before. I mean, the good thing with these games is you can play any of them in any order and enjoy them equally. So there you go, that's Splatterhouse 2 on the Genesis. Tune in here tomorrow for day 11 when I will be talking about an Atari classic. So until then,